idea what's going on ahead. It looks like, right, there's two old, this is crazy, there's an old workboat that's been in this general area for a while. It looks like it's come loose, the front end of it, off of its mooring rope, and it's swung out across the canal. I don't know whether the camera's showing this, but I'm going to have to be really careful. I think there's room to just squeeze past it, but I'm going to have to be really careful. And bloody horseflies, you swines! Ugh. They hang about, looking for a spot to just rest and suss you out, to move in on you. Right, now this is going to be really tight, this. Just after the bridge hole, the prow of the boat sticks out, and I need, not many boats more further up though, so that's good. Looks like I've got plenty of choice, but this little manoeuvre here is going to be tricky because I've not got much room at all. This boat's just come completely loose, thankfully not blocking the canal, and it may be that I just nudge it, but I'm going to sort of swing wide to the right and go around it. There's plenty of room. Now I can see now I'm closer, there's plenty of room. Looks like it's associated with the workboat. It seems to be next to it or tied to it, look. So I don't know what they're doing. It could be they just left it there on purpose because they know it's not blocking the canal, so they're okay with it. So I'm gonna just add a couple of more reps. Yeah, they're tied up. So they're obviously aware they're not blocking the canal. The reason I was all sort of, oh, the workboat's loose and all that, there were two vintage workboats tied up just here. Last time I stayed at this spot, and one of them did come loose in the high winds a couple of months ago. And the front end of it did swing out and block the canal. So I seemed a bit reactable. It's because it happens. I thought it did look like it. Don't look at me like that. It looked like that was what was going on. So here's the first proper boat. They're all workboats behind me. There's the workboats. Here's the first proper boat that somebody's on. And there's another one up in front, so I need to steer clear. But once I'm past them, I can look for a spot, and it's down to me really how far I go, because there's no other boats. There's no other boats down here, but I've got high undergrowth. It is undergrowth. The bank is overgrown, so it's not ideal. The other reason I don't like the banks being overgrown is because when the side of the boat is right up against the grass and the shrubbage, I feel like the creepy crawlies are going to find it much easier to get on board, and I don't want that. Stay in your lane, you know what I mean? So and because I have had a bit of an infestation of earwiggy things. I'm pretty sure they were earwigs. I don't know what the proper name is, but I did have an infestation of them. So, I have. If I'm a bit paranoid, it's not just because I'm a big wuss, which I obviously am, but it's also because I've had it happen. So I'm going to cut the engine and drift into the side because I'm not finding. So I think this looks okay, and I think I might tow myself back. It's not brilliant, it is a bit overgrown. I'm not a big fan, but to be honest with you, what I'm also looking to do is avoid places where the horseflies are really thick on the ground or in the air. Right, now this isn't bad, this, because they do seem to love a bit of shade. So this looks okay. We got trees on both sides. We got shade over here. This could be okay. Now we've got horseflies, and one's just landed, so excuse me, I'm just going to murder a fly. Sorry about that. Any squeamish people? They just literally, they land close by and they wait for a chance to get you. Oh, shit. That wasn't funny. I thought I could feel one. Right, okay, so I'm not a fan of the horsefly. The horseflies do seem to... I'm going to go backwards, okay. So I'm going to go backwards because it's not looking all that much better further on. Actually. Not like it's loads better further on. So I'm going to go back up towards the bridge because at least I'm handy for the road. So if I take the centre line, I'm going to put the boat in reverse, get into the bank and then just basically pull it because it's only 100 yards back to where it was. I'm not liking this spot as much as I thought I would. So I'm going to go back. I'm going to pull the boat back. And then I'm going to moor up. So I will see you in a bit.